Welcome back. We're here at my private studio today because we're doing a lesson with my best friend, Andrew. What up, Andy? You're bringing in for some real love. What up, bro? Andrew and I have known each other since we were like 20 years old. We worked in a restaurant together, bussing tables, doing whatever we had to do to get by. But this is the ride or die homie, best man at my wedding. Andrew has decided it's time to get into golf. So we're doing a series. Andy breaks 90. Period. Andy breaks 90. We're going to bring you through the whole process, starting with today. Lesson number one. I've given Andrew a couple lessons in the past, as he is my best friend, but today is the day that we start his journey to actually breaking 90. Andy, are you stoked?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I'm ready to not suck. Big shout out to my club sponsor, Stix. Andrew has never had a real set of his own, just some clubs that I've handed down to him. A little mosh posh of shit. Andrew now has a full set of his own Stix, 14 clubs, putter through driver. There's only one way to do this right, and it's with a full bag. So we're getting it started. First lesson, make sure you subscribe, comment, like, smash all those buttons. Let's do it. Where are you from?
Fresno, California.
How long you been in LA?
Ooh. I don't know, over a decade now.
How long you known Fink?
Almost about the same time. I think we met 2011.
Yep. Okay, so
more than a decade.
Shit, we're getting old, homie. How many times have you played golf, like on a 18-hole course, like hole 1 through hole 18?
I don't know. I mean, a handful of times. I guess you started dragging me out when you started playing.
Yep.
Some years ago.
Yep, that was like 2016.
And I had never swung a club before, like played golf in my life before that. But yeah, golfing, I've played with you over the years, but it's just been so sporadic and inconsistent. Like, I'll play once every handful of months, you know. And
yeah, and then not touch a club for 3 months. Yeah. What's your lowest score ever, like through 9 holes?
I don't know about through 9. I guess on that par 3, I don't know, maybe like 10, 12 over.
Okay, so 10, I think it was 10.
Yeah.
10 over on the front 9 at a par 3 course. We're going to have you break 90 on a par 72 18-hole course.
If you say so.
I do say so.
I remember one time we played 18 and I was like about to break 100, but I didn't know it. And remember that?
Yes.
Like on the last hole or something, you were like holding your breath.
That was like,
Andy,
beginner's luck, dude.
Yeah, but I didn't. I like tripled the last hole or something.
You made like a 9. But yeah, you needed to make a double to shoot 99.
Don't tell the people that.
No, it's good for them to know. That's the closest you've ever come. But not that many rounds under the belt. Can we get a prediction out of you? How many rounds do you think it's going to take us before you break 100? Sorry, before you break... How many rounds do you...
I mean, that'll be a milestone, too, breaking 100.
Fuck yeah. So then our goal, though, is break 90. How many rounds until you break 90?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me, coach.
I'm going to go with 15 or less. 15 rounds or less, you will break 90.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that.
I know. Stage is set. Okay, and we have 3 months to do it. 4 months. 4 months.
We better get to work.
Okay, 4 months to do it. Andrew breaks 90 in 4 months. Let's fucking go.
Say less.
Let's go. In your right hand, see how your wrist is just flat right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so right off the bat, you want to create a little bit of an angle in the right wrist. Good, then you can just turn the chest and turn the chest back. Almost. You just didn't commit to really hitting through the ball.
Okay.
So slower on the way back. Almost. Better. Just don't avoid the ground at all. You want to use the face to skip the club face off the ground. There it is. That's it. Way different, right?
Yeah.
Felt way different. Okay, explain to me what was different.
I feel like I opened my chest more, and then I let the club face actually hit the back of the ball and hit through it.
Yes, instead of trying to get under and up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, under and up, but just fucking inconsistent. So, okay, show me one more. Actually, do your left hand now. So we're just going to go to the left hand. Frustrating at first, but now you can actually feel what the wrists are supposed to be doing through impact. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like that. It's just a trip to feel like how little the wrists actually need to like work through impact. It's like, oh, most of the wrist action sort of happens off the ball. Yeah, and then you just turn and hold that angle down into the ball. Good. Stop 1 second. You're sitting back on your heels so far. It's okay. It's okay. Just get the weight more on like the shoelaces. So this is the ball of your foot. This is the toe. This is the heel. So what happens is when there's too much knee bend, we get back behind ourselves. There you go.
Be more athletic.
There, be more athletic.
Like to say.
That's right. Balls of the feet. See how now you can feel like the arms hang over a little more?
Yeah.
Instead of being so sucked in towards the chest? Good. I knew you were going to... Dude, let's go. I knew you were going to hit that one perfect. Dead straight, 50 yards. So, a couple things you did good on that. Remember how I told you were addressing with your shoulders, like, just too much open, even at address? Yeah. Got your right arm, like, super high in the air and over. Yeah. What you did just before the last good one was you turned your chest in just a little bit at address. Good. See how it's easier to feel like the right elbow stays close to the side when you turn the chest in a little bit at address?
Yeah.
There it is. Good. Yes, good. I feel like so many people describe that as like tilting the shoulders.
Right.
But it's really not. It's like just moving the chest this way.
Yeah. And then your elbow naturally like hugs the ribs.
Exactly. Good. Thin to win. But it feels... No, but it's good. I mean... Dead straight another 50 yards. Now it just feels like impact isn't so dependent on like how your wrist is flicking. Now you're just turning your core. Like when you turn your belly, so don't actually hit this one, just slow motion, turn your belly towards the target. See how the arms and the hands are just coming with you?
Yeah.
But it's all led by that core rotation.
Right.
Yes, good. Just don't be afraid to get that ground. I knew you were going to do that because you were on your heels. Okay. At address. So, yeah, a lot of stuff to kind of like remember. Yeah. But just set up athletic.
It's a lot to hold in your head all at once.
Yes, it is. That's a good observation, too. Exhale, chest in a little bit. Good. Yep. But it's crazy that those little things make that big of a fucking difference. Pure. Okay, now we're going to go to 9-iron and just, what if nothing changed? What if you were making the same swings you were with that wedge?
All right.
Exhale. Balls of the feet. Good. Fuck. Yeah. So smooth. So look at this. You're going to get an extra 25 yards on that with no added effort. It's just because we changed it to a 9-iron. Yeah. So you still get that nice mid trajectory and more distance, same level of effort, same swing, changed nothing except for the club. Because we just want to feel like, you know, we don't have 13 different swings. There's 14 clubs, 13 plus a putter. We're not swinging the putter. But you don't have to learn a wedge swing and a 9-iron swing. It's the same swing. Right. Just change the club. Okay, so it just looked like to me early on the way down, you threw the hands instead of turning the chest. Yep. But that's really all that was. And it isn't caused by like a million different things being off. Just that one thing. Yeah. There it is.
I feel like I throw the wrist when I'm not like trusting the rest of my body to like execute the swing.
Yo, that's such a good insight. Yeah, and it all comes again from that core rotation. Yeah. And it's like, rotation, what's that? It's just like, just turn. Like, just turn away from the ball and then turn where you want to hit the ball. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Instead of going like...
Yes. Like, that's what you just did, like, spinning out.
That's what I feel like I do when I...
Yes, when you try to swing hard.
And then I look at my target and I'm like, okay, how am I going to get it over there? I'm like, let me
Right. So then the extra tension comes in. You throw the wrists early and you spin out. We'll just switch the camera real quick. So yeah, there's a big difference between like spinning the hips out and then see how off balance I am?
Yeah.
And like that was me really trying to like move the hips just as quickly as I can. And people mistake that with like, oh, well now I'm creating lag. No, now you're stuck behind. So for me, this whole like opening of the hips and sort of pressure into the ground forward, like I don't rush the hips opening, if you know what I mean. Like if you were throwing a ball, you'd never like you would, you know, look goofy as fuck. So you just naturally allow it to all happen together. Yeah. And smooth, like so, but trusting that smooth action and pressure into the ground is actually going to create power. Like you said, kind of hard to do because you're like, but it's X amount of yards away, so I feel like I really have to swing. So this is something, you know, on the course you're going to have to remind yourself, like, if I just, you know, do my thing, like, it's going to be a good shot. So yeah, I mean, but that's something we have to work on. For some reason, it didn't read that. I feel like simulators never read your best fucking shots. Here you go. Let me reset this bitch. It's 100 degrees outside, so. You okay, little guy? Oh, welcome back, bro. All right, so just like a smooth transition rather than like a forced and fast spinning out. Yeah, creating pressure in the lower body, different than spinning out. Hell yeah, bro. Little lazy with the hands, you know? Like you can really fire the club into the ball now that you're not flipping the wrist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Dude, just like that. Fucking bullet. And you felt like that was like a chip shot, right?
Yeah.
Like a long pitch shot, not like a full swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 9 iron, 113. And that's like a long pitch shot. The club head speed was only 68. That's super smooth. But what you did was you trusted like firing the club head through the ball. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to trust it when you're like releasing the hand and the club face is like rotating so much through the ball. Then you feel like you have to guide it in there. Yeah. But now you can actually like fire the club head because you're not also releasing the angles of the wrists. Woo! Dude, that is such good contact.
These clubs feel good.
They do, right? I think it's the shaft. It's like a graphite. It helps you get through the ball more. Yeah. This is the best I've seen you hit it. So 138, 9 iron, 70 mile an hour club head speed. Like that's smoother than you were swinging before, and you're hitting it further and more consistently.
And that felt like a 50% effort.
Like 50% effort, 140. When before, that was like your full 8 iron swing, pretty much. Yeah. What I like about these clubs for you is that you don't have to overswing and you're getting like great distance. Like that. Like that. Good little draw. That was definitely like a half swing, but the footwork was money.
What do you think my full swing with this 9 would be?
I think it should be 145. 145 or 150. I know you're not used to that distance, but you're also not used to holding the loft through the impact zone. You know what I mean? You're used to releasing it, and that causes you to add loft, which makes the ball go higher but shorter. Good. That's episode 1 of Andy Breaks 90. This is where it all had to start. At the range, getting a legit full lesson just to clean up Andrew's non-existent game a little bit. You killed it, Andy. Fuck yeah. The first of so many videos coming. Comment below how many tries do you think it's going to take me and Andrew for him to break 90, okay? If you guess correctly, you're going to win some free merch and a free lesson from me. Comment your guesses. Make sure that you follow Andrew on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe, like, hit all the buttons. Thank you guys so much for the support. Until next time.